Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you a few different ways to work on the pose Virabhadrasana 3. It's a fierce pose. Virabhadrasana 3 is the warrior pose, the warrior who is going into the battle. And of course the battle is always for peace and contentment and balance and a quieting of the mind. That's what the battle is, okay? So the first way I'm going to show you is from Ardha Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana is this pose. So I'm using a couple of bricks here. The bricks are right under my shoulders. My legs are straight, my legs are together, and I'm lifting my chest. I'm using my hands on the bricks to press down and lengthen the front of my body forward, pulling the back upper neck muscles back. And then I press into my inner right heel and I lift the left leg up back behind me. As I lift the left leg up, I want to make sure that the left leg isn't turning out. I'm lifting the left leg up from the inner thigh faster than the outer thigh, and I'm moving the standing leg hip back, and I'm lifting my chest forward. Okay, and then release, press into the inner left heel, lift the right leg up, and lift your leg up from the inner thigh, so the inner thigh is going up faster than the outer thigh, and then take the standing leg hip back, and keep reaching the lifted leg backwards, extending the chest forward. And then come down. So what I mean by that is when you lift the leg, we'll do it one more time. When you lift the leg, the one that you're lifting, make sure it doesn't turn outwards. Lift the inner thigh up. And you can extend that left foot, draw this outer right hip back. So lift the leg up and extend it back. Lift the inner thigh up. Bring that left foot down, do the other side. Lift up the right inner thigh, faster than the outer thigh. Draw the standing leg hip back. Keep reaching back through that lifted leg. Lift your chest forward and then release. Okay, so that's the first version of the pose, Ardha Uttanasana into Virabhadrasana 3 with just the legs. The second version is with your fingertips on the wall. So from, again, another version of Ardha Uttanasana is with your fingertips on the wall. So you come to Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips on the wall, and your hips are right over your ankles. Move the root of your thighs back, press into the inner heels, and then press the left inner heel down. And then as you go up with this leg, you have to reach the left inner thigh up and the outer left thigh down. Move the outer right hip back and make sure that your arms don't bend. If your arms bend, it's because you're not pulling that leg, that lifted leg out. And then bring the left foot down, press into your inner left heel, and then lift up the right leg. And pull that right leg back. Lift the inner right thigh up, draw the outer right thigh down, and keep pulling that leg across the room, and then release. Okay, so once again, I'll show from the back here. Make sure when you are coming from Ardha Uttanasana with your fingertips on the wall, that you're lifting the inner leg, not the outer leg. That's the outer leg. Lift the inner leg up and draw this standing leg hip back. And it should feel like you're pulling backwards. I'm pulling this foot towards the camera. And then do the other side. So lift the right inner thigh up, draw this outer left hip back, and reach back through that leg. And then release. Okay, so that's the second version of the pose. Okay, the next version is from Warrior 1 pose. So that's actually the entry pose for Warrior 3 is actually Warrior 1. So we're going to start with Warrior 1 pose at the wall. Virabhadrasana 1. So the left heel is to the wall and the right leg comes forward. Okay, you have about 4 feet between the legs. The arms come up and I bend my right knee. So I go down. This is Virabhadrasana 1. And then watch, I just bring my chest down onto the legs without dropping my arms. My arms have to stay lifted and I'm looking forward. Now watch, I just pull myself forward. Watch my back foot. I'm just coming up onto the big toe of that foot. And then I go back. And I come back into Virabhadrasana 1, and I straighten the knee. Okay, so once again, I bend the knee, Virabhadrasana 1, I bring my chest down without dropping the arms, I look forward, I pull myself forward, and I'm on that back big toe, and then I go back. Okay, and I straighten the knee, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, so now bring your right foot to the wall, the right foot will come to the wall there, and the left leg will come forward. That's it. So lift your arms. This is Virabhadrasana 1. Bend the front knee. And now bring your chest down without dropping your arms. And then pull forward and just be on the big toe of that back foot. And then go back. That's it. and then come down, pull forward, just be on the big toe, pull forward, and then go back, and then one more time. So bend the front left knee, bring your chest down, pull forward, and then go back into Virabhadrasana 1, straighten the knee, and release. Okay, the next version of the pose is bringing our hands onto a chair. Okay, so let's do that. Let me show. So again, I have my left heel at the wall, just like before. I step the right leg forward, about 4 feet. I lift the arms up. I bend the front knee, warrior 1 pose. I bring the chest down. I bring my hands onto the back of the chair. I come up onto the big toe, and then simultaneously, I lift from the outer right knee into the hip. I straighten my standing leg and lift my back leg up. That's all one motion. And then do that 2 more times. So pull the chair back, be on your big toe, straighten the standing leg, and then lift the inner thigh of the lifted leg. And you're looking forward, straighten that leg. And then bend the knee, pull the chair back, and then 1 more time like that. So you straighten the standing leg, and you lift the inner thigh up of the standing leg. Okay? And then you come back. And then you come back to warrior 1, and you straighten the knee, and you come up. Okay, so let's try it again on the other side. So now the right heel will come to the wall, and the left leg comes forward. So draw your hips towards the chair, that right hip, lift up your arms, bend the front knee, the knee bends, and then you bring your chest down, and you bring your hands onto the chair. That same motion. So you're sliding forward, balance on the big toe. Now simultaneously, straighten the standing leg and lift the right inner thigh up, the lifted leg up. And then pull the chair back, and then 2 more times. So you straighten the standing leg, drawing the outer knee up to the outer hip, and you lift the inner right thigh up. And you're looking forward, using that chair for support. One last time. Straighten the standing leg, lift the inner right thigh up. Look forward, pull that back foot back and the left hip back. And then pull the chair back. Go back into warrior 1. Straighten the knee. Turn that foot in. Bring your arms and your legs back together. Ta-da. Okay, and then the final version is, of course, the classic pose. Virabhadrasana 1 into Virabhadrasana 3. Left heel to the wall, right leg forward. Virabhadrasana 1. Chest comes down. I come forward as if I still had the chair, and then I come forward and I straighten the leg and lift the leg up, the lifted leg up, and I pull forward with my arms, back with my leg, and then I go back into Virabhadrasana 1. I straighten the knee, turn the foot in, bring the legs together. Okay, other side, let's try it. So bring your right foot to the wall, step your left leg forward. You have a heel to heel alignment here. Raise the arms up. Bring your right ribs forward. As you push the wall backwards with that right inner heel, bend the front knee. Bring your chest down. Come up onto the big toe. Pull forward. And then simultaneously straighten the standing leg and reach back through the inner thigh of the lifted leg. Pull forward. Straighten the standing leg. Pull back with the lifted leg. Go forward. And then bend the front knee. Go back into warrior 1. Straighten the knee, turn your left foot in, Tadasana. 5 different ways to do Virabhadrasana 3. It's a very challenging pose, but a great pose to build stamina. Remember, it's the warrior going into the battle for peace and contentment. Namaste. Thank you so much. Bye for now.